Hello, my lovers. It's MJ from Ultra Love and Ultra Love TV. Happy to be here with you guys. I like to offer these daily intuitive readings for a little bit of fun and entertainment. And for those of you who resonate, of course, you can book a private reading and check out Ultra Love. I have some merchandise, a book. I do seasonal beach yoga and lots of online work basically through the online brand. So hello Shazam, you guys. Nice to be here with you. Let's just get right in. So divine guidance and loving clarity. I do the monthly readings on the YouTube channel. I do collective intuitions and intuitively guided live shares. So check out the YouTube channel if you're keen to see a little bit more. Anywho, you guys are awesome. What day is today? Wednesday? Tuesday? Hello, hello, hello. Divine guidance and loving clarity. For some of you guys, you're healing from some devil energy. Devil energy reverse with the star and the sun. It's like a major, major change in love and life. Like 9 of Cups and 6 of Cups, like upright, feeling happy, feeling lucky. Like some of you guys could have somebody from your past come back, somebody that you feel really super duper connected to, like a familial type of connection. Yeah, this is a new beginning after like a pretty brutal, like this is just classic life. Like how are the stories are always pretty similar. Like we've been through harshness, energy that feels unfair. You know, it's like, I'm pretty sure even in the story of Jesus, he was betrayed by a disciple, by a friend, right? So like, you were like Jesus if this is happening to you. The judgment reverse, right? So this is stuff, but at least, okay, so like one positive that we can take from this energy is like we're pretty blind. So we're like, you know, blind, we can't, so if we can't see and we're totally unconscious with regards to our own thinking patterns, this is some Shazam, right? We can end up making bad choices if we're blindfolded. It's like what's around you, you want to see, right, what's going on in your mind. And then this is ultimately, you know, people call it karmic cycles, but it's just usually painful cycles where we're having to learn some super brutal hard life lessons. And you know, part of the increasing I guess sharing of why is our intuition so important, because our intuition ultimately is always guiding us to that optimal timeline. And so like someone like Sonia Choquette, I've met and worked with a bit, and like high level executives, sports people, etc. It's because of stuff like this. Intuition, like let's just say the snake oil salesman vibratory, right? Like people wheel and deal, people hustle. People can say one thing and mean another. People can show up and make us think one thing, and they have very different intentions, but the good old intuition reigns supreme for sniffing out that kind of bullshit. So pardon me, but like this is where you're offering yourself a new beginning. The judgment reverse to me is like with the 10 of Swords is like, this has been brutality. Nothing fair about it. Like this is the thing as well. People are like, well, you attracted it. I'm like, okay, well, the thing for me is like, you didn't attract somebody's bad behavior. You attracted whatever lesson you can optimally learn. So when people talk about being responsible, it's not about being responsible for other people's thoughts and emotions or other people's behavior, you know, thereof. It's you choosing responses, choosing how to process, and choosing how to integrate those experiences. And of course, from a spiritual perspective, that would be integrating things from a place of compassion. And it's very tricky, you know, our mind, our little intellectual human mind can really justify and sort of, I would dare say, like sort of falsely create logic. And I say falsely because sometimes that logic is based in a false perception that are increasing expansive scientific models and blah blah evolution you know, is highlighting to us. that like if we're going to be limited in our perception, a lot of the logical ideations, constructs, and frameworks that we're creating are not going to hold. You know, it's like building a building when half the foundation is corrupt. Sort of like the world. It's like we've got governmental systems that have just gone like what? It's like the bad apple, you know. It's like there's some corruption going down, and it's just sort of like, you know. And this is the thing about why gardening and cleaning. Why do we? You know, it's sort of like that accountability piece, right? If you notice, if you're at home and you notice a rotting apple in the apple bowl, take it out. And I don't mean it violently. I just mean like, I mean, things are happening over here in the UK. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like just every few years, the government in the UK, again, I'm not political, like I don't know, I ought to not be even talking about it, but because I'm not divisive. Politics in essence, although it means well, there's a very, very divisive nature of politics. And then I realized, but it shouldn't be that way. In essence, a government is like a holistic, like just trying to look after everybody to the best of their ability. It shouldn't be some divisive, like popularity game. Anywho, I might have been going somewhere with all this, but I'm like, anyway, wow. Yeah, I'm not political. Oh yeah, but like, I don't know if any of you do watch the news, you might have noticed that the old Prime Minister here in the UK, that's all changing. But, you know, and this is what's so bloody weird about the world, is like, you know, political resignations and such things. I'm like, why? Well, because there's like scandal or whatever. And it's like, my God. So the people that are actually supposed to be most upstanding and most like looking after everybody, like, what are you doing? And they're getting caught out in the scandals. And then we're like, rah. And then, no, they don't like, they just get like a little, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, don't, you better not be the Prime Minister anymore. I don't know. Sometimes like, I mean, yeah, it'd be harsh to have that kind of title taken away, but like, I sometimes just, but then once somebody resigned and then apparently this person is now running for Prime Minister, I'm just like, no, like you guys did some shady shit. None of you guys should be in office anymore. Sorry. Like, or like, I don't know the law really, or politics, so don't listen to me, but like, I'm like, shouldn't they be, you know, a little bit more than, they need to be reformed. Like, you abused the trust of your public, like you lied, and you did things that you told everybody else they couldn't do, and then you laughed about it, and like, like none of this is kind or appropriate or fair. It's not fair. But here we are, how the Shazam love is, so what are you gonna do about it? I could say, free your mind, the rest will follow. I say, free your mind, and I also emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. I know, it's so annoying. I mean, give me a pill, doc. Give me a pill to free my mind. But no, you're just gonna need some good old sunshine, fresh air, lots of water, get some exercise, try to discipline your mind to not be a total dick. And, you know, fingers crossed, hope for the best. Did I add healthy food? Yeah, healthy food is in there for sure. But self-love is seriously so powerful, and I feel sometimes it gets like a bit of a bad rap because of toxic positivity. That's why I wrote my book, because I couldn't deal with the toxic positivity. I was like, why are we living in denial? Everything is great. No, it's not. But let us find the joy and the peace and the love in our hearts for as much of all this Shazam as possible. But let's not pretend like it's not there. Okay? It's like, that's toxic positivity. Toxic, what's the opposite end of that? That was just like, but what would be toxic negativity? I guess negativity would be perceived as toxic no matter what, even though, Hold on, I'm getting like one of those weird English things of like, not irony, like oxymoron. I'm like, wait a minute, does that even make any sense? Toxic positivity. No, I'm like, no, it's an oxymoron, you guys. Hold on. I'm having a word Smith epiphany. Toxic masculinity, no, I don't know. Anyway, worth a noodle. Because words, they spell, conjure, magician, abracadabra. Okay, let's just try to finish up this little read because you're breaking free from some Holla Shazam. You're having to do some healing and really... This is an autonomous card. So for those singletons, this is about you feeling really good. Really lucky because you've been healing. You've been like focusing your mind. And then Hala, there is definitely some, this is Six of Cups. This usually is some sort of romantic offer. Very friendly one, very grounded one. Yay. Like, aren't we friends? Love of friends. So, some of you, the person coming back is somebody that was probably a little bit unclear beforehand. They're coming back. They want to heal something with you. They see you as this sort of, yeah. So this king, they see you as the queen. They see you as somebody really clear, really evolved, I would say as well. They see you as really evolved and they want to heal. That's why they're coming back. They recognize they've been a rat in the past, or you. You were a little sneaky rat. Rat doesn't have to mean the worst of the worst, but it can mean somebody that's like keeping their emotions hidden or not being honest. Being a bit ratty is like being, you're not being very honest with your emotion. This person or you, right? And then maybe it blah blah and then hala it came back together. Oh my god. Anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. Mostly just give yourself a high five and a high vibrational hug. I tried, okay, so just like, let's get a little personal. Like all those makeup tutorial, beauty guru. I don't think I have the right lips for it. But so these girls, they do this thing where like, duh, and then they put lip liner around their actual lip. Like this. But do you see how that, to me, doesn't look great? They're like, why did you paint outside of your lips? Why do you have cloud lips? And you're like, it's not meant to look like a cloud. Maybe the issue is that my lip liner isn't dark enough, but like, I'm just super aware. I don't know if you guys had this, but like when I was a little girl, I could potentially get a little stressed out if I colored or drew out of the lines. Outside of the lines, you know what I mean? So I'm like, that just doesn't, it like triggers my OCD. Anyway, you guys, keep it real. Give yourself a hug. Smile at a stranger today. And or just honor yourself. And to thine own self be true. Here it goes. Stop talking. Okay, I will. I shall. Listen to the intuition. Peace out, you guys. Have an awesome day. Be good to yourself.